Hello and welcome to round one back nine coverage from the 2025 United States Disc Golf Championship presented by Innova. We're here in Rock Hill, South Carolina on the grounds of Winthrop University, and you are watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
Winthrop's playing tough. This course is tougher than it has been, and the wind has been gusting, swirling, and it's been playing tricks on most of the field. Calvin started off birdie, found himself 2 over through the front 9, and it happens so quick on this course. You just never know what hole's going to get you. He was putting for a birdie, ended up taking a double, and that's the way it goes out here. But Macbeth off to an incredible start, 6 under on the front 9. He is getting hot at the right time, man. He's been playing so well lately.
Let's go into hole 10, par 4, 549. You can go over if you'd like. Big carry. I think it's about 470, 480 to get into the safe area, or you could lay up all kinds of room to the left, anywhere from a putter to a fairway driver. But if you don't find that inbounds, you will have to go to a drop zone and throw until you do.
Comes in as the easiest hole in the course just because of the eagle opportunity. Jesse's going.
It's a lot of hyzer.
It's going to come up short, and to the drop zone you go.
There's a few people who can throw this all the way there without any kind of drift, but only a few. Simon does get a bit of drift. You can see this move right. That's exactly what you want to see. How close was that?
Oh, my goodness.
That was really close to going in. I think we should
Oh, yeah.
shadow
Oh,
it.
Yes. This is good. How insane would that be? Are you kidding me? Inches from an ace.
As Simon as it gets.
Yeah, really. Cool seeing Jesse give a little bit of applause there, even after being out of bounds, showing some respect. And how can you not? It's just the easiest looking throw for Gannon.
It could be deep, honestly.
Yeah, technically, I guess it is a little deep. It's at least pin high. See how Calvin responds to the double.
I think we know how he's going to respond.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, this is going to go up on top of there. No, not quite. We'll just have a leaner on the backside.
Have an eagle.
486, I think. Is that what it is from tee to the basket directly? I think it's a straight line.
I believe it. I doubt you see too many groups with 4 green light goes playing for the eagle.
Yeah.
Certainly not first round. I mean, maybe as the tournament wears on, but you usually see at least 1 or 2 people that are content to play for birdie.
Oh, nicely done for Gannon. Keeps it over the rim with the nose up and finds its way into the basket for the eagle.
Played with Macbeth, and he laid up.
Really?
Yeah. I was
Guess
surprised,
he had
but
enough birdies already.
Yeah,
He's always been a go guy on this
for
hole.
sure.
Oh, good save.
He said it was the first time he's laid up,
Wow, interesting.
but it was raging. It's big wind.
Simon. Oh, that was lifting. That's that nose up putt will get you sometimes.
It's a bird, though.
I bet you he's thinking, yeah, nice birdie right now. I mean, nearly catching metal for the ace. That's just incredible throw.
Look at this come off of his hand.
Snap. Well, Calvin's had an interesting last 3. B still out on top. And 11, a hole that's always been tricky, is just getting trickier and trickier as they're figuring out which spots the players like and how to manipulate those landing zones to be tricky. That left side that you're seeing there used to go all the way down to the road, and now it's coming up short in a way that really hurts the player that goes big with hyzer. but it's all hazard on this left side. So you get to go where you threw the disc. Playing .05 over par.
Way out right.
Overstable. Does it get past the tree? No. And that's out of bounds early.
And that's not hazard. That's OB. So what is Gannon even going to do with that?
Calvin gets this one just moving dead straight, and that's a really nice shot. It's still going to play pretty tough coming into the green from that short. Probably about a 330 shot.
Is that an OB line that we're seeing on the ground right by the bushes? Okay, so what does he get to advance, like 10 feet?
Oh, no. Low.
And Simon's going to find one of those out-of-bounds pockets in
Hazard.
the fairway.
Hazard.
Excuse me, yes.
Well, Gannon
That's a big
had to have pushed it a good bit with the Anheuser. Otherwise, you would have just thrown it right into the bush.
That's true.
That's an officially huge forehand that we just saw from Jesse.
Gannon just playing it smart. OB early. Try to get out of there with a bogey. And this is very ambitious.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What?
I'm not in love with this idea, but he is Simon, and he is really good at disc golf. That's so
It's an
good.
absolute lunatic play.
It is. Through the rocks, everything.
Man.
Probably 425 from the basket, throwing that roller. Calvin going to go big forehand.
Great result on the ground. One of the course designers for this course, Harold Duvall, said you can't do anything truly heroic without risking something great, and that's why Simon has always been one of our favorite heroes in the sport.
A big shot here. Oh, and he doesn't like it.
Oh, boy.
There's a good drop, then a lift, and he stays in
I'll tell you what,
bounds.
that is one of the hardest places to putt on this course. You're putting below your feet, and then you've got the uphill wind. It's going to be very tricky to make that.
Eat it. Oof.
Oh, I did. The bullseye ate it.
That is not messing around. I mean, that drive, like I said, way up there. Then all hyzer.
Yeah.
With two forehands, Gannon Buhr. Major problems here.
I mean, he's standing 3 feet above the flag, and he's inside the circle. That is such an unusual angle to putt with that ripping right to left crosswind.
Simon has missed putts in every conceivable way today. He's been close on so many.
We just saw a perfectly played hole from Calvin, and a perfectly played hole for Jesse, and a very imperfectly played hole from both Gannon and Simon. And Gannon's going over there trying to figure out how he could have potentially played the hole. I wouldn't have been surprised to see him take a knee there, honestly.
Sure.
He would have been a lot closer to playing it to a traditional angle. That double.
Evan Scott, 7 under through 11.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
On to hole 12, par 4, 901 feet down the hill. OB Island here on the right, OB area on the left, OB here that you need to cross to get up to the basket. Very tough par 4. Stroke and distance hole, so any out of bounds, you're limited to previous lie or drop zone. One of the real blow-up opportunities out here at Winthrop if you let things get away from you.
Big distance you got to clear on this right side. Ooh, no. Get stable quick. Stable quicker than that. Yeah,
Oh,
very quick
boy.
stability.
Nice kick left as well.
It kind of puts him in a... Is there an ambitious attempt to the green from there? Maybe. But more than likely, being out of position here is not so bad because it forces you into that, what is a quasi-easy par play. And
I would say quite easy from there. If
Jesse
that's what he wants.
Gotta
showing...
go. Yeah,
Man.
so far to clear, man. Especially in this headwind.
A new tee pad. Did you address that? I don't think you addressed that. That's a couple new places where they've brought the tee pad off the sidewalk where it had been. In both shots are on the Coliseum, both here at 12 and 14. Kind of see an outline where the tee pad used to be on the right side there on the sidewalk.
Yes.
And Gannon is turning this over. One of the things that I don't know if they realized by putting the tee pad there is that the little column that's standing right behind the tee makes some of the players' run-ups a little shorter and makes you approach it at a different angle while you're going down the hill for the straight shot.
Oh,
Wow.
has no idea.
That's why I say quasi-easy.
But was he laying up? No.
Nah, okay, maybe not.
He was going for the crazy guy play. Because
was.
if he was truly just trying to chip it around, I don't think you need to be anywhere near that line.
Right around 355, 360 from the drop zone.
Oh,
did
caught
the
the rock, I
rock.
think.
Yeah, and it's going to be a
Brutal.
rethrow for Jesse. Changing the play up, going forehand.
Really wide.
And it's going to hit this tree and drop down. Big number coming for Jesse right now. Get a pretty decent idea of why this hole is playing 0.4 over par.
Ooh, this one dropped, then lifted, then dropped, then lifted. Is it going to sit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third most difficult hole on the course behind hole 9 and hole 18.
Just a brutal wind condition.
Mhm.
Headwind, trying to work it all the way down and pick your landing zone. Not surprised to see these guys really struggling with out of bounds.
Very well done from Gannon. He'll save the par, stay under par at 1 under. Jesse, meanwhile, will be taking a triple, and his under par is about to turn into an over par.
That was crazy. Calvin hitting in the out of bounds, just dancing out. What a way to get yourself to a par.
And Simon, another way to miss, this time right side. That will be a bogey from Mr. Lizotte. And Calvin's drive as well, going towards the out of bounds right side.
Yes, catching and kicking. Just a crazy sequence of events to end up with just a tap-in par in the end.
Well, reaction says it all right there. He's been finding all kinds of different ways to make or miss putts, even by making them, unfortunately. Sometimes that it just kind of gets in your head, man. Because that did happen on the first hole. Like, what do I got to do?
That's just seeing the #1 player in the world, 1062 rated Gannon Buhr, only 1 under through 12 holes. That just, I think, illustrates how tricky Winthrop can be right now. And seeing Macbeth, what was he at?
8.
8 under through 12.
Really special round so far.
Yes. But our car just kind of hovering around that even par, 1 under, 1 over number. Been doing it all day.
Austin Turner sighting here.
Look
Gets
at
a little
that.
hovercraft.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a drop-in 3. You don't see those ever.
And did he go backhand hyzer off the tee to get there?
Yes.
Because you were playing with Austin and Paul, correct?
That's right.
Got to hold the turn over here off the tee on 13. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in the woods on the left.
It's a perfect spot, really.
Yeah, it looks like Calvin maybe sacrificed a little bit of distance just to keep the disc in the fairway.
Always a good trade.
A lot of trust here from Gannon, and too much. I think he caught one of the bushes at the top of the hill.
So now you're kind of in it's another one of those really uncomfortable positions. Like the choke point on this hole is going to be 400 plus feet from where Gannon is.
Oh, Simon, this doesn't have any right turn. This is just going to be...
Hopefully it kicked out a little bit because that was going deep in the thicket.
Just needs the hold. This is the part that scares me. The hyzer back, but hangs on.
Big power. Gannon is going to
Very mature play.
back off. That's well thrown.
Yeah, very well thrown. So much trust in his approach game to not try to push a little bit more out of that second shot, just knowing that he can set himself up with a 350 and that should be fine.
It just seems to me to be such an easy place to accidentally let it go just about this far into the woods, what Simon's dealing with, just to overplay it a little.
He is very lucky to have... Are you
Wow.
serious?
Very lucky to...
Okay,
For
that
his
drive should have
to
been
be there.
3 or 4 rows deep of those trees to be able to access that forehand and then to step up and execute
Isn't
that
that
shot.
crazy?
That is just a steal of a birdie that Simon's about to get.
Jesse, this needs to get... Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's good.
Well played so far.
Looking at about 250 feet right here. Not far at all.
Starting to pull a little bit on the hyzer. You want to stay off the path.
Oh.
Tricky, tricky.
It's going to have a little 40-footer now. Ooh.
Just sit.
No, just inside the circle, actually.
Gannon just taking the lower body out of the shot. He doesn't do anything with the legs, just gets himself into position and just all arm swing. You see, like even Jesse there, you see the little bend in the knees. Most players like to access the whole body in the putt. Gannon does the exact opposite. He takes that extra mechanism out and just relies on the upper body. Simon sends that one in. What a birdie.
That one looked like it wanted to pop out. It went in there quick. Yeah, that's very surprising to see him not penetrate into the wood line at all.
Yeah.
2 under for the card on 13 is impressive, but man, this right here was the shot, one of the shots of the day from Simon. Blocked off on that left side, turning the forehand over the whole way. Gorgeous.
Hole 14, par 3, 413 feet. Little island. Yeah, kind of a big island.
It's a huge island.
It's a massive island, but there is out of bounds the whole way down this left side. And what I mean by island is this little spot right here. I feel like if you ever hit that sidewalk, you're going out of bounds left. or you're going in the bucket. Seen that before. Big sidearms to play, I think. Macbeth will show you what I'm talking about.
And it's all hazard rules as well. So kind of in
Yeah.
a way worse than out of bounds, because when you find your way down there, wow, that is so perfect.
Jeez.
You don't get any of you don't get your meter. You got to putt from way down the bottom of the hill.
9 down.
Simon going with the wide hyzer. Yeah, they just weren't,
Dig.
They weren't filtering all the way over there. Little tailwind was keeping them
Yep.
out to the right.
Just kind of dropping them down. See what kind of pop Jesse has with his forehand. A lot of pop.
Yeah, plenty is what I'm seeing so far today.
Yep. Oh, boy. Beautiful.
Got a little bit of flip, needs to start pushing, and it sneaks between
Whoa.
and is parked.
When does that ever happen?
That looked like it was pretty close to those hay bales. Well done.
I'll say good result. I think that is not what Calvin was looking for out of his hand. But
No,
yes,
a little
good
more
result.
height would be better. You're right.
That,
Could have done the same thing.
yeah, that was still a little better. That had a little bit more height and was kind of crashing there at the very end, but still, yeah, a little scary there, bringing those hay bales into play.
3 park jobs, essentially.
And Simon called that parked in the basket now.
Finally gets to see one go in from a little bit of range. I mean, I guess he made a big one on 8, but it's got to feel good to hit another one.
He hasn't had a par in a long time. He's going back and forth. Keeping it interesting, as Simon always does. Looks like we got a little bit of money going to charity here.
Doesn't like something about it. Get a little reset. There. Good star frame, honestly.
Really good start.
I think any hole out here is a good star frame.
Yeah. Look at the colors in the scorecard there. It's just, we got eagles, we got double bogeys, pars, birdies, bogeys, everything. It is just the most Winthrop-looking scorecard I have
Yes.
ever seen from our group so far. The triple Mando here on 15. Get past that. Get past the greenery here and dog leg left into one of the trickiest greens in the sport of disc golf. Create myrtles in every angle, reaching around, trying to block your putt. Best, safest place on the green is left side of the pin. But first, got to get through the triple. And that has got through quite easily from Simon.
Needs to drop.
Oh, it does. A little too stable,
Whoa,
though.
is it going to roll? Okay. Hey, you take it. Give me this guy's throw on this hole.
You just got a feeling it's going to be decent.
It's just always. I mean, it's
It's
the
about-
low ceiling scares a lot of people.
Yeah.
Calvin's never worried about a low ceiling shot in his entire disc golf life. And it takes a little bit of power, something that Calvin's got in droves.
Yeah, that almost felt like as bad as I could imagine him throwing it. And it's still pretty great.
Yeah. Oh,
This
pass
is the dream shot right here, taking the big multi-skip all the way around.
You don't see many people ever get across the path on the tee shot. It's a very rare, it's like a platinum achievement in a video game. It's a weird reference, but if you've been here before, you get it. That's insane to get across the path.
This is a new opening available to the players. I don't know if it was intentional or if it was done by the Winthrop staff, but opening up a little bit of a backdoor forehand window.
Makes the whole way easier. Really does.
Yeah. Certainly gives you an option to stay away from the trees.
I don't hate it. As tricky as this hole can be, having a little bit of extra options is...
Yeah, because they kind of force you one way. Mm-hmm. Whatever you got right down the middle.
Yeah.
Give us a little, throw us a little something.
This is where people's second shot gets to. That's a crazy drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jesse's not far in front of him. That's his second shot. Well, this is his third shot.
Yeah.
Does have a little trickiness left. No problem. Splits
Great
the
birdie.
trees.
Unless you're standing on the mini on this green, it's so hard to tell if someone has an impossible putt or an easy one.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah, totally.
There are some areas where you really almost can't make it. You're kind of watching your competitors like, oh, that's going to be tough. And then they'll just make it easily. And you're like, oh, I guess.
There's not a green in the sport where I've been on a card with somebody where someone said, you got to come over here, look at this more than
sure.
hole 15.
Sure.
13's got a way about it, too.
Yeah,
oh,
there's
yeah.
some areas that are so bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'm excited to give you guys a sneak peek preview into the new signature edition Calvin Aviar. I really love this putter because it's stiff plastic and it's got a bead. It just feels comfortable in my hand. It's really cool to get something that I've bagged for so long with my name on it. So if you want a putter that's a little more stable or you have slightly bigger hands and want a slightly deeper putter, this is the putter for you.
Hole 16, par 3, 391, slightly downhill. Hazard rules all around the basket. Straight backhand up the middle, I think, is the best play. You do see some forehands, but this one you just want to keep it low. Try to get up there near the basket. See if you can stay on the right side. If anything, stay away from those bushes. Get yourself a birdie.
That's flipping over nicely. That's gorgeous.
He's just
Get
sit.
Yeah. That stump was very helpful. That was pushing long.
Yeah, I didn't really like where that was going.
It was a beautiful throw, but the speed was just a little bit hot. Is this going to hold? It looks like it might.
So.
Yes, it will.
Fantastic. The power of the mid-range. No real finish.
Why do I love it?
That was a little bit more like intentional turnover than I've seen people play this. Sort of taking it at the tree and pulling it off.
Just didn't look like it went 391. Just looked like he threw a little putter approach.
It only went probably 388.
Okay. See if Jesse's inspired by those first three. I would be. Yeah, he appears to be very inspired. Very inspired indeed. Oh, man, that's
Look at this
beautiful.
grouping. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, what's the worst one? 20 feet?
Yeah, Calvin.
Incredible.
Well, Calvin, because he's got the the tricky little trees. But I think Calvin might be, or Simon might be farther away.
Calvin just never went down that tube, though.
Uh-huh. No.
He was kind of left the whole way.
All right, Simon. Calvin's a tricky short putt away from another star frame. Yeah.
Wow.
16's tricky.
These guys are battling.
Mm-hmm.
All of them moving to 4 under. At least those 3. Jesse going to go to 2.
That's good stuff for our card to be
Yes.
all under par, 2 star frames. Some good stuff happening for the card right now.
Ooh, 10 alert.
Yeah, but he stayed at 10. He was 10 through 15.
Okay, I missed it. I missed it. I did not sound the alert.
Oh, he just threw it out of bounds and then made himself a little 45 footer
Really?
for par.
So getting some putting done in the wind.
Yes.
Well, we are going to the left placement today. The scarier one, although the tee shot I think is the one that splits the 2 baskets and just try to do that 4 times in a row. This basket is super close to the lake and obviously still close to the hay bales. One where the bailout to the right is a very common play.
A little bit of a rule change, I'm told, that this year, if you were to send your putt past those chains and go over the bales or into the water, you would get to advance.
Which is very interesting because what we saw back on hole 9 with Calvin, he was unable to do that.
Yeah, it is interesting to mess with those rules and move it around. But the thing that it makes me think of is Calvin Heimburg a few years ago when he had that all-important putt coming down the stretch.
Yeah.
Rimmed off and rolled into
OB.
the water, forcing the re-putt.
Yep. It shouldn't have ever done the roll.
No.
It was a brutal result.
Slow death.
Uh-huh.
But he got his major, and I think he liked what he tasted. He's maybe hungry for a little more.
I can get used to seeing Calvin Heimburg major champion.
All right, everybody's got a long 60-footer, 50-footer here. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a run.
That was so confident from
Man.
that distance to just crush a putt.
Jesse 2 under might not be the most incredible looking score, but man, we are seeing some good stuff from this kid. He is a great player, and he's taking off a little bit of time from school to do this, and he has been outspoken about how that's his number 1 priority right now. So he's just kind of playing when he can. He plays really well when he does.
Yeah.
He's good. When it comes off his hand in person, he's one of those guys where you're like, oh,
Oof.
you're one of those guys.
You're one of those kind of guys. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I think we're coming into an era now where if you win the AM Worlds, if you win the Collegiate National, you're one of those guys.
Yeah.
At this point, like the level that we're getting to with young players.
It's not an accidental win.
No.
Yeah, these guys are nearly tour ready if they're winning one of those AM majors for sure.
Oh, doink.
That couldn't have been any lower and not gone in. Oh, great effort. And now Macbeth's been stuck at 10 for a while. It's starting to get embarrassing.
Hole 18, par 4, 647 feet. Always one of the hardest holes on the course. Such a difficult drive unless you want to be so safe with it that you basically take birdie out of play. You kind of have to attack the side hill a little bit. And then it's about committing despite having some bad footing. pushing it up there flat with a disc that's stable enough to swing down and take a couple of skips, because nobody wants to try this putt right here.
Dave Feldberg does. What the heck? 2005 U.S. champion Dave Feldberg finishing with a birdie from 75?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
That was.
And we'll see if Macbeth can give himself a look.
It's a great drive.
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, it is.
Gets himself to the back side of the circle. Little headwind, though, going down the hill.
For 11. Oh, so much of the basket. Just not the inside at the end. It will be a 10 under for Macbeth. What a round. But, man, that close to getting to 11.
What a round is right in these conditions.
It looks so easy. I'm going to tell
Was
you
it
guys.
bogey free?
It was bogey free, and it was just like
Goodness.
his putt was just on a string. His shots were perfect. He made great decisions, amazing win reads. It was like one of those full on, like everything was just like done really good. That was his only mistake on the hole 18 right there, missing that putt. That wasn't really that big of a mistake.
No.
I think it was just Macbeth and maybe two other guys going bogey free. Aaron Gossage and Andrew Marweed.
Wow.
Luke. Oh, no, not Luke Taylor. He got a bogey. Yeah, just two other players.
It's quite an accomplishment.
It really is.
On this course, on a windy day.
There used to be a bounty. The first player to come in without a... Oh, it used to be without an
Without
OB,
an OB or a bogey.
and a bogey.
I thought it was without an out of bounds and better than...
Under par?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could get a bogey, but you just had
Yeah.
to shoot under par.
With no OBs. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Which Macbeth did not do. You said that he went out of bounds on 16.
Yeah. And he went out of bounds on... You think you're 10? No, 11.
Yeah.
11, yeah.
Couple good saves. Jesse, this is setting up for a really great save. What a shot from back there after the OBT shot. Fantastic control of the disc to not get too much hyzer.
That is such a hard place to attack the green from.
Truly. Mm-hmm.
Right here as well.
Yeah, this is what you're going to see a lot of times, the early hyzer. I think as far as the landscape goes, this is one of those holes that nothing rivals it in terms of, there's not a single hole that I've ever played that's anywhere close.
Oh, man. This
Whoa,
was just an
where's
absolute
that going?
shank.
Brutal. Strange miss.
Side hills will do that to you.
But yeah, there's just nothing like hole 18.
This is also pulled.
Wow. Yeah, I agree with you. I haven't seen another hole like it.
And Calvin finished the front nine at 2 over. And with a par on 18, he's going to shoot 400 for the round, 6 down the back nine.
Nice jumper.
So Gannon's going to shoot just 3 under. He's going to be 7 back of our leader. And Calvin does throw a great approach. He actually had a little bit more work than I thought. But he will save the par, finish 4 under for the round. Meanwhile, big number coming for Simon.
Kind of a what could have been day for Simon. I mean,
Yeah.
so close on so many shots. Continued to battle. I mean, obviously, the guy always delivers a lot of birdies.
That's awesome par.
Great save.
Mm-hmm. 2 under is excellent today. Tied 29, probably only a stroke or two away from being top 20.
Oh, yeah, I would guess 1 shot.
Yeah, 3 unders at 19. So And maybe it showed a 25. I might have misread that, but yeah, Jesse finishes the day in 25th place.
No really hot rounds on our feature card, but nobody shot themselves out of this thing
No,
either.
certainly not.
4-rounder, solid golf from everybody in the group. There's going to be your round 2 lead card. Macbeth, Ellis, Marweed, Scott. Ty Love doing really well. Luke Taylor also at 7.
Yeah, you want to shoot in that 4 to 5 under tomorrow. See where you're at, and then see if you need a push on the weekend, because I mean, that Macbeth round, great, but we don't know how these guys are going to play going into tomorrow. Very easily it can flip-flop to where they have the 2 to 3 under.
Yep.
These other guys, I mean, it's Winthrop. Anything can happen. Absolutely. Everybody's kind of still in it until that big number comes up and bites you.
You know, we talk about who's that next player up that hasn't won one that could, and we wouldn't be that surprised to see them do it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Marweed this week. That guy's been playing incredible golf all year.
Yeah.
We oftentimes don't talk about him that much, but he's always in the mix. I mean, obviously we talk about his putting, but he's figuring things out, forehand, backhand. I mean, his forehand's always been incredible, but his backhand gets him into position and he scores with it. He is an incredibly smart disc golfer. And you know what, man? This course has done really well for forehand players like Marweed. I want to keep my eyes on him. That's the one I'm going to be looking at. Obviously, Macbeth's 10 under today was the highlight, but
I mean, anybody who can go bogey-free through those conditions we played in today is a threat to get it done. That's for sure.
I'm telling you, that Macbeth character reminded me of a 2015 with the style of putt that he had, and we haven't seen that in a while. That was a scary thing today.
well, that's going to do it for round 1, folks. We'll see you guys tomorrow for round 2, and round 3 will be both played on the B placements. We'll see you then.
Thanks, Jerm.